Did you know that our planet, Earth, is over 4.5 billion years old? That's almost a third of the age of the entire universe. Quite the thought to ponder, isn't it? Our humble Earth didn't always look as it does today. Picture a scene of chaos and turmoil. There was no solid ground, no blue skies, no life. Instead, there was a swirling cloud of dust and gas, remnants of a supernova explosion. This was the raw material that would eventually form our planet. Over millions of years, this cloud of cosmic detritus began to coalesce, drawn together by the relentless tug of gravity. Particles of dust and gas collided and stuck together, gradually forming a spinning disk. In the center of this disk, a dense core formed, the nascent Earth. In these early years, our planet was a roiling, molten world. Its surface was a seething sea of magma, heated by the energy of countless impacts and the decay of radioactive elements. It was a hostile and barren place, far removed from the hospitable world we know today. But over time, this fiery world began to cool. The outer layer of the Earth solidified, forming a thin crust. This was the first step towards the formation of the continents and oceans that define the Earth we know today. This was the birth of our planet, a tumultuous and fiery process that took place over billions of years. It's a testament to the incredible power of natural forces and the enduring resilience of our world. No longer a molten sea of magma, but a cooling, solidifying sphere. The Earth was ready for its next stage of development. The stage was set for the arrival of water, the life-giving elixir without which we would not exist. That was the fiery birth of our home, a place that would eventually become a haven for life, a place of beauty and wonder, of complexity and diversity, a place we are privileged to call home. Ever wondered where all our water came from? It's a story that takes us back billions of years. Let's embark on a journey to when Earth was a fiery, volcanic landscape, devoid of the life-giving water we know today. The planet was a stark contrast to the water-rich world we inhabit now, and the transformation of this barren land into a blue planet is a tale of cosmic proportions. There are several theories about how Earth got its water, each as fascinating as the next. One theory suggests that water arrived on Earth through icy comets. These cosmic wanderers made of ice and rock could have bombarded the Earth billions of years ago, depositing their icy cargo and gradually filling up our oceans. Another theory points to asteroids. Unlike their comet counterparts, asteroids are mostly rocky, but some do contain water. It's plausible that a barrage of these water-rich asteroids could have delivered a significant portion of Earth's water. Then we have the third theory, which is a bit closer to home: volcanic activity. Volcanoes spew out a lot of things when they erupt, including water vapor. Over time, this water vapor could have condensed to form clouds and eventually rain. This rain would have filled up the basins on Earth's surface, leading to the formation of oceans. Regardless of how it arrived, the presence of water marked a turning point for our planet. It provided the essential ingredient for life as we know it. Water allowed the Earth to maintain a stable climate, facilitated the transport of nutrients, and served as a habitat for the first life forms. And so, our blue planet got its defining feature, setting the stage for the next big event, the advent of life. From a fiery, desolate landscape to a water-rich, life-supporting world, the arrival of water truly transformed the face of our planet, making it the unique oasis of life in the cosmos that it is today. Life, as we know it, began around 3.5 billion years ago. But how did it start? Imagine a world of molten rock and noxious gases, a world devoid of the diverse life forms we see today. This was Earth in its early days. It was in this hostile environment that life is believed to have first sparked into existence. There are a few theories about the origin of life. The primordial soup theory, for example, suggests that life began in a warm pond of water, containing a mixture of certain molecules. These molecules, subjected to energy sources like heat or sunlight, underwent chemical reactions to form more complex compounds, eventually leading to the creation of life. Another theory is the panspermia hypothesis, which proposes that life didn't actually originate on Earth at all. Instead, it suggests that life, or the precursors to life, were transported to Earth from another planet or a distant star, hitching a ride on a meteorite. Regardless of its origin, life began as simple, single-celled organisms. These were the Earth's first inhabitants, the pioneers in a world that was still taking shape. Over time, these simple cells evolved, becoming more complex, more specialized. They developed ways to harness the sun's energy, to reproduce, and to adapt to their changing environment. These first organisms set the stage for the evolution of complex life. Over billions of years, they gave rise to a dazzling array of life forms, from the tiniest bacteria to the largest dinosaurs, from the first plants to the myriad of animal species we see today. This process of evolution, of constant change and adaptation, is what has shaped the world we live in. It's a process that continues to this day as life continues to evolve, to adapt, to survive. From simple cells to complex organisms, life had taken root on Earth. And what a journey it has been, from those first sparks of life in a hostile world to the abundant, diverse life we see today. It's a journey that's not over yet, as life on Earth continues to change, to adapt, and to thrive. The reign of the dinosaurs, an era that lasted over 160 million years, was a defining period in Earth's history, a time when our planet was a stage set for these colossal creatures, the likes of which we can only marvel at through the fossil records they've left behind. The rise of the dinosaurs was nothing short of extraordinary. Emerging during the Mesozoic era, these creatures swiftly ascended to the top of the food chain. They dominated the land, the seas, and the skies with forms both fascinating and fearsome. From the towering, long-necked sauropods to the swift and deadly raptors, their diversity was unparalleled. Their reign, however, was not without challenges. Earth was a dynamic and unpredictable place. The continents were shifting, the climate was changing, and life was constantly adapting. Yet through it all, the dinosaurs thrived, evolving into an array of forms that are the stuff of both our deepest nightmares and our wildest dreams. But then, in a cosmic blink of an eye, their reign came to an abrupt end. An asteroid the size of a small city hurtled towards Earth at unimaginable speeds. Its impact was catastrophic, causing a mass extinction event that wiped out about 3/4 of all life on Earth. This was a moment of profound change, a turning point in Earth's history. The once bustling, dinosaur-dominated world was now a quiet, desolate landscape. But life, as it always does, found a way. From the ashes of this devastation, a new era dawned, an era of resilience and rebirth. The end of the dinosaurs marked a new era, one that would eventually see the rise of mammals, and us. Their extinction opened up ecological niches that allowed for the diversification of mammals, setting the stage for the next chapter in Earth's history. A chapter that would ultimately lead to the rise of humankind. And so as we delve into our past, we find that our existence is intrinsically linked to these fascinating creatures that once ruled the Earth. With the dinosaurs gone, mammals began to take over, leading to a diversity of life never seen before. As the dust settled and the echoes of titanic roars faded into the annals of history, a new era dawned on our planet, the rise of the mammals. These warm-blooded creatures, previously small and inconspicuous, began to fill the void left by the departed dinosaurs, diversifying into an incredible array of forms and sizes. In the beginning, mammals were small, nocturnal creatures, skulking in the shadows of their dinosaur overlords. But with the extinction of these giant reptiles, mammals seized the opportunity to grow and diversify. They became the rulers of land, sea, and air, and their reign has been unchallenged for the last 65 million years. The mammalian lineage has given birth to some of the most diverse and fascinating creatures to ever walk, swim, or fly on this planet. From the gargantuan blue whale, the largest animal to have ever existed, to the tiny bumblebee bat, the smallest mammal known to science, this group of animals is defined by its diversity. But perhaps the most significant development in the mammalian story was the appearance of primates. These tree-dwelling creatures, equipped with forward-facing eyes and grasping hands, were the ancestors of an entirely new kind of mammal, us. Around 6 million years ago, a group of these primates began to walk upright. This was a game-changing moment in the history of life. Walking on 2 legs freed up the hands for other tasks and led to an increase in brain size. These early humans used tools, controlled fire, and eventually began to communicate with each other using complex language. The stage was set for the arrival of a species that would change the planet like no other, Homo sapiens. This is our story, the story of how a group of upright walking primates evolved into the most dominant species on Earth. It's a story of adaptation, survival, and ultimately, triumph. The stage was set for the arrival of a species that would change the planet like no other, Homo sapiens. Our species, Homo sapiens, has been around for just 200,000 years, a blink of an eye in Earth's history. But our impact has been profound. From the moment we first mastered fire and chipped stone into cutting tools, we've been shaping the world around us. The rise of human civilizations has been a story of relentless innovation and adaptability. We learned to grow our food, establishing agriculture around 10,000 years ago. From scattered tribes, we built villages, towns, and eventually, sprawling cities that reach for the skies. But our progress hasn't come without cost. As we've grown, we've left a mark on every corner of our planet. Our cities sprawl across landscapes, altering ecosystems and habitats. We've harnessed the power of rivers, built roads through mountains, and cut swaths of forest to make way for farms and settlements. Our industries pump out gases that change the very atmosphere we breathe. And yet, in spite of our impact, the Earth remains a place of extraordinary beauty. From the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the lush Amazon rainforest, from the vast Sahara Desert to the deep blue of the Pacific Ocean, our planet is a jewel of staggering diversity and resilience. This is the world we've inherited, the world we're part of, the world that sustains us. Today we face new challenges. Climate change threatens the balance of our ecosystems. Pollution endangers our air, our waters, and our soils. The loss of biodiversity risks the collapse of the intricate webs of life that make our planet so vibrant. But we're not powerless in the face of these challenges. With our ingenuity and our capacity for cooperation, we can find ways to live sustainably, to protect and restore the natural world. We can learn from our past, envision new possibilities, and create a future where humans and nature thrive together. As stewards of this planet, it's up to us to ensure its future. What does the future hold for our planet? It's a question that scientists are constantly trying to answer. As we look ahead, a myriad of possible scenarios emerges. Some are quite optimistic, others, well, not so much. Let's delve into what the future may hold for our beautiful planet Earth. The most immediate concern is undoubtedly climate change. The overwhelming scientific consensus warns us of rising global temperatures, melting ice caps, and escalating sea levels. It predicts more frequent and severe weather events, from hurricanes to heat waves, and the potential for mass displacement of people and loss of biodiversity. Yet, amidst these challenges, there's also hope. Sustainable living and green technologies are not just buzzwords anymore. They are tangible solutions, gaining traction worldwide. Solar panels are turning sunlight into electricity. Wind turbines are harnessing the power of the breeze, and electric vehicles are reducing our reliance on fossil fuels. Innovative farming techniques are creating more food with less land and water. We're learning to live in harmony with nature, rather than against it. But let's cast our gaze even further into the future. Billions of years from now, when our sun will eventually run out of fuel, it will expand into a red giant, engulfing the inner planets, including Earth. It's a grim prospect, but don't pack your interstellar suitcase just yet. Given the rate of technological advancement, who's to say we won't have found a new home among the stars by then? Whether we're talking about the next century or the next billion years, one thing is clear: the future of Earth is not set in stone. It's a work in progress, shaped by the choices we make every day. So let's remember, every time we choose to reduce, reuse, recycle, we're voting for a greener, healthier Earth. Every time we support sustainable practices, we're investing in our planet's future. The future of our planet is in our hands. Let's make it a good one. We've journeyed from the birth of our planet to its uncertain future, but one thing is clear: Earth is our only home. It's a home that has nurtured life, hosted epic eras, and constantly evolved over billions of years. Let's take a moment to reflect on our journey. We've seen Earth's formation, a spectacle of cosmic forces and celestial collisions that gave birth to this unique planet we call home. This was a time of immense change, where the young Earth was taking shape and forming its distinct features. Our journey then took us to the arrival of water, that life-giving element. It's hard to imagine our planet without its vast oceans, rivers, and lakes. Water has shaped our world, carving out landscapes, supporting ecosystems, and providing the perfect environment for life to emerge. We then witnessed the dawn of life, a monumental moment in Earth's history. From single-celled organisms to complex life forms, the evolution of life on Earth is a testament to the planet's resilience and adaptability. We roamed the Earth during the age of dinosaurs, a time when colossal creatures dominated the land. These fascinating beings, at once terrifying and awe-inspiring, left an indelible mark on Earth's history. We observed the rise of mammals, a turning point that paved the way for the diverse fauna we see today. Mammals brought forth a new era of life, one characterized by adaptability and survival against the odds. We then moved into the age of humans, a period marked by rapid development and change. Humans have shaped the Earth in countless ways, for better or worse, and the impact of our species is undeniable. And finally, we gazed into the future of Earth, a future that is uncertain but also full of potential. It's a future that we, as inhabitants of Earth, have the power to shape. The story of Earth is the story of us. Let's cherish it, protect it, and ensure its story continues for billions of years to come.